Why didn't they pick you, by the way?
That's really a question you'd have to ask somebody from the party.
Okay.
But,
we're probably going to do that.
You know,
okay.
The reason that they told me was just wait your time. Wait your turn, run in 2 years.
Okay.
And when I heard that, and knowing that I've been involved for several years and gone to just about every city meeting.
Okay, so let's not get ahead of ourselves
Okay.
because I want to ask you a couple of questions. We're going to ask you some easy ones. We're going to ask you some tough ones too. All right, so I just read an article in Newsday, the local paper here. It's kind of the paper of record, right? Newspaper of record on a local level for Long Island. That article, written by David Olson, said that you had been at every council meeting in the last 4 years. Is that correct?
That's about right. I've missed a handful here and there over 4 years. But not just council meetings. They have pre-council meetings where it's
You said that you were at meetings that nobody else attended. How did you get in? Did you sneak in there? Did they know you were there? How do you get in there?
Well, there is a public meetings law that every single meeting that a municipality has is supposed to be open to the public, unless there's a very sensitive topic like a personnel issue, then they can have executive sessions. But every other meeting that involves the public or decisions about the public is open to the public. Now, many municipalities, including Glen Cove, does not have as open as I would like to see. And so what I've realized is that I really have to become a watchdog, and I look at the Glen Cove City website almost every single day and check if new things have popped up, like, hey, there's a new meeting tonight. And then I go out and listen and make sure that I'm informed about it, read about what the meeting's about. Also, there's publications, public notices in our local newspapers, and it's the tiny, tiny, tiny print that nobody ever reads.
Right, so, now, I mean, okay, so do important things happen here? What kind of things go on here? Like, you know, the dog park, or what do they do here?
Well, about a month ago, the last special meeting that was called with maybe an hour notice, it was published about 5 o'clock on the city website for 6 or 6:30 meeting. And I happened to be at City Hall for a different meeting, and I found out this meeting was occurring. The city voted on entering the agreement with the MTA to run the ferry. Now, I know a lot of people love that ferry, and I think it's a great opportunity for commuters, but that's something that impacts a lot of people and shouldn't have been done so quickly, almost behind closed doors.
Right, so seven people are going to make a decision on what happens in the city. Okay.
Correct.
So, Marsha, let's unwind. I think, we kind of get a lot of information here. I'm sure you have a lot. Tell how many meetings happen on a monthly, annual basis. What are we talking about here?
It's almost every Tuesday night, minus maybe 5 to 8 Tuesdays a year.
So you're talking about 200 meetings over a 4-year period. If there's one a week, that's 50 a year.
For sure.
And that's 200 meetings.
Yes.
Okay. So you've attended 200 meetings. Do you not like work? Do you not, do you have too much time on your hands? What on earth are you doing here? Okay. No, seriously. That's a lot of meetings.
Yes.
Are you retired? Do you
No,
actually work?
I work a full-time job. I'm in finance. I do financial analytics.
Okay.
I have the luxury that I do work from home.
Okay.
So I have some flexibility in schedule.
Okay.
But I'm generally working between, normal business hours. And
okay. So I understand.
Yeah.
200 meetings, a lot of meetings to go to. What's your point? I mean, what are you trying to accomplish? Why do you go to meetings?
I really want to be informed. I started out just wanting to understand what was going on and understanding how things that the city and the city council, the mayor were deciding, that impacts all of our lives.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And it's done by 7 people with very little input from other people.
And do all those 7 people, the current administration has been there how long? 3 years?
Every term is a 2-year term.
Okay, but the present,
So most of the people in office today have been there at least 3 years.
3
They were
years.
mostly incumbents.
And so were they there before as well?
Some of them.
Okay. And so have they attended 200 meetings?
It's a good question. I don't know.
Been to more meetings than some of the people on the council.
Absolutely.
And so what are you waiting for? Well, I don't understand. Who told you you had to wait, and why are you waiting? If you've been to more meetings than anybody else, and I've been to a couple of these meetings, I've seen you there, and you usually have something to say. I don't understand. What is it that you're why are you waiting?
That's exactly the question I had.
Okay.
And I said,
Okay.
there's no better time than the present. So.
Yeah, well, it seems certainly that you put some time in. Okay, so.